I am here, everybody, with Caleb from Patch It Up. Today, we're going to be doing our franchise speed dating where I ask Caleb a few questions about the brand in about 5 minutes or less. So thank you so much, Caleb, for being here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, Cece.
Of course. So just to kick us off, what is Patch It Up? Can you tell us a little bit about the mission behind the brand and the purpose of it?
Yeah, Patch It Up is all things drywall repair and anything in between. Mostly drywall repair, drywall installations. Patch It Up was founded by a guy named Peter Coronis and another guy named Mark Collins. They are franchisors of another brand called 1-800-Plumber Plus Air. So they work a lot with plumbing and HVAC and restorations and things like that. And they worked with a lot of drywall companies that just didn't hit the mark for them. And so they said, hey, how can we do this better? How can we intertwine this with our plumbing company and our HVAC company and actually have good quality service on the drywall space, because it's really, really fragmented. So that's really the why behind Patch It Up and how it was born. It's been really good since launching.
Excellent. And who are the customers typically of Patch It Up?
Your obvious customer, just anybody in your house, like your household that needs drywall repairs. To be honest with you, most of the wives of the families are like, they have a honey-do list of things for their husband to do and patching walls that they just never get to. So that's a large target, is just the household with the women. But then also a large target for us is partnering with other companies, mainly that will refer drywall business, things like plumbers that are cutting holes in walls to get to pipes, electricians that are doing the same, and then restoration companies that are coming in and doing a lot of the restoration, but they don't do the finish work, like if the basement floods or things like that and they need drywall. So a lot of the bigger part of scaling this business comes from partnering with other companies that will just build in the referral to Patch It Up for the drywall.
Great. And how does Patch It Up support its franchisees in acquiring those customers in the beginning?
That's a great question. A large reason that Patch It Up launched was to specifically support individuals that are trying to get into business. And a lot of times, most people are currently working the job that they're in, and they're trying to start a business on the side and kind of create that exit ramp for how they're going to transition from their job to a business. And drywall repair is an easy way to do that, because our franchise owners, they don't repair drywall. The whole brand and everything that we do from a support standpoint is catered to people that have never done business before, for the most part. So the startup package we do all their bookkeeping for them. All the marketing is done for them. Leads are delivered right before they even open for business. We use virtual assistants and remote assistants for dispatching and lead nurturing and things like that. So a day in the life for our franchisees, they are managing their technician, making sure that they get distributed the routes that they need to for the leads that they're going out to, and estimating. Our franchise owners are not doing the estimates. Their technicians are both estimating and doing the jobs. So people can run this from their computers or from their phones remotely, usually maybe 15 to 20 hours a week when they have a single van. As they scale up, they'll start to put more time into the business with just dispatching and managing customer service. But largely, they are working remotely. Most of our franchisees either have other businesses or a full-time job while they're doing this and scaling up.
Excellent. And who are you looking for in a candidate for Patch It Up? What makes a good owner?
Surprisingly, we have veterans have been really resonating with Patch It Up. Anybody that is kind of like that higher management in the corporate world, they're like a senior director or, in the VP level. All of those people have been really successful because they've managed people before. So somebody that has management experience is typically really good. Or the other piece to this is somebody that has a parallel type of business where they own a plumbing company, or they own an electrical company or a restoration company, and they want to bolt this on to be able to refer their own company, the business that they're currently outsourcing. Those have been super successful for us as well.
Great. And what does it typically cost to get into Patch It Up as a franchisee? What does the item 7 look like, and where does the bulk investment?
Yeah, for if you're doing a single territory, then it's going to be right at 100,000 all in, launched and ready to go. That's the low end of our item 7 is I think like 101,000. The high end of it is around like 130 or 140, and that's just for additional territory, really. So, and a little more working capital. So the bulk of the investment, aside from the franchise fee, comes from the startup package, which is everything you need to get up and running from a startup package standpoint for collateral, materials. Typically, people are leasing the van initially, so the startup doesn't include you guys purchasing a van outright, but if you did, that would be on top of. So, but outfitting the van, wrapping the van, the ladders, and all the things to work on the van is a big piece of it. And then the other piece of it is working capital, generally around 30,000 for working capital. I think the startup package is around 35,000, 37 or something like that. So, 67, almost 70 grand of it is working capital and supplies and the van and things like that. So the rest is franchise fees, some marketing and stuff like that. But for the most part, that's the largest aspect of the investment.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Caleb, for being here today and talking about Patch It Up. I'm sure Lisa will do a longer deep dive interview with you, which we'll be sure to link when that's available for people to watch as well. But I really appreciate your time.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you're ready to take the next step, Integrity Franchise Group is here to help. Click the link below or reach out to us today to schedule an appointment. Let's work together to solve that franchise puzzle and turn your business dreams into reality. We cannot wait to connect with you.